Okay, today we will be inshallah completing the rest of the part for the LO2. In 2M1 it states, justify the importance of information and knowledge to the effective operation of the quality systems and organization. First of all, we will be focusing on the command verb here, which is justify. Then what is the question is asking from us? It is asking the importance, what is the necessity or the significance of information and knowledge to help in effective operation of quality system and organization. In every corporate sector, in organization, company, we have a operation of quality system through which we check the balance whether the quality is met of a standard or not. Justify means give a comprehensive explanation of the reasons for actions or decisions. That is, whatsoever points which are included in the merit part question of LO2, you are going to justify each and everything. That is, with the examples, with appropriate explanation. The effective operation of quality systems in organization is linked to the availability and utilization of accurate, timely, and relevant information and knowledge. This is the main thing for the whole topic, that when we are urging that we want to inculcate the quality system in an organization, then what we have to do is we have to see whether the utilization of the resources, whatsoever the resources are, whether primary or secondary, whether it is up to standard or not, everything is going on with time or not, nothing should be delayed, and obviously up to date information and knowledge is an important aspect. One by one, we will be justifying each and every point through the specific below points. First one is basis for decision making. Quality system involves numerous decision points from setting standards to addressing deviations. What this means is whenever we are giving numbering or like what do we call it? Steps. Yes, while making the decisions upon the quality systems, there are certain things. First is always we brainstorm things, we brainstorm the points. Then we come to the last part, that whether we are going to opt for that point or not, for that procedure or not. Access to comprehensive information and knowledge enables decision makers to assess situations, identify the root causes of issues, and make informed choices that align with quality objectives. What is the main reason why we are gathering the information? Because we don't want that at the end, when we are restoring the quality, anything should go or come under abruption. Everything should be way too smooth. The process should be smooth of the quality standard. That is why decision making is important. When you're going to get the correct information, then definitely there are going to be the chances that the error is going to be less. Continuous improvement. Quality system aim for the continuous improvement. Obviously, when you are aiming for the quality, this means the improvement should be there. You have to improve yourself. You cannot stop our self organization at any point. We should have an urge with ourselves and with the company that we have to grow. That is why we have to improve ourselves with the accordance to the quality. Regular analysis of the data and insights derived from the knowledge ensures that organization can identify the areas for enhancement, refine processes, and maintain a commitment to ongoing quality enhancement. In all of these aspects, why we are emphasizing on the aspect of quality, because if these things are correct, only then we can make sure whether the quality is going to be of an upper hand or not. That is why continuous improvement is necessary. Compliance management. This means the quality system often involves adherence to the industry standards and regulatory requirements. Now, every organization has industry. For example, the industry of technology is going to be going to have so many organizations of tech company. So this is the industry, and below with it, it's a market and an organization. Every industry has their own rules and laws, which they need to follow. Accurate information and knowledge about the compliance standards are crucial to designing, implementing, and maintaining the systems that meet legal and regulatory obligations. That is, obviously, when every industry's rules and regulations is going to be different from the other company, then it is compulsory to follow each and every aspect way too carefully. Risk management. Understanding and mitigating risk to qualify to quality are fundamental to effective quality management. Comprehensive knowledge about the potential risk combined with timely information on emerging issues enables proactive risk management and minimizes the impact of unforeseen challenges. Now, what itself risk management means in this aspect? When we are going to take the precautionary measures beforehand, then there is going to be less chances that there is going to be problem at the end of the time or at the end of the project. That is why we are focusing on the information and the fundamental affections of the quality management. That is the necessary measures beforehand. And in this way, we can mitigate the risk, we can eliminate it. Performance monitoring and measurement. Quality systems rely on robust metrics and key performance indicators (KPIs) to monitor the performance. Now, there are certain sets and standards which I have already mentioned before. That, for example, GDPR, which we discussed yesterday, and today was KPI. These are the terms of business organization which they follow. In KPI, we measure the performance of the employees. Accurate information ensures that organization can measure their success against predefined quality goals, identify the deviations, and take corrective actions promptly. As you know that when we make an organization, we also make the organization objectives, goals, mission statement, vision statement. Why? This is for the employees. So in this way, they get connected. Whatever task they do, they have to know that they have to link at the end of the day with what the organization is actually wanting, whether to achieve good profits or to expand themselves in future. So what we can do is we can use the performance monitoring and measurement. That is what the employees are doing, whether they are doing the work up to the mark or not. Root cause analysis. The first foremost thing is to identify what is the root cause. That is going in depth. What is the problem? Only then you can go for the solutions. When quality issue arises, that is, there is a problem in the quality, it is not up to the standard, effective root cause analysis is crucial. In-depth knowledge about the process, combined with accurate data, facilitates the identification of underlying causes. This, in turn, allows for targeted corrective and preventive actions. When there is a problem going on for aspect of a quality, then this is necessary. We should check the quality department and manufacturing department, and we should do a thorough research that is in-depth analysis that where the problem was. Supplier and resource management. Information about the suppliers, materials, and resources is vital in quality systems. Organizations need knowledge about the quality standards of their suppliers and real time information about the availability and performance of the resources to maintain consistent quality. You are a producer of an organization and you don't know where the suppliers are going on, how much backup you're having at the inventory, then there is no cause that we can maintain a good quality. It is way too necessary. That is why we always make quality assurance check officers. We always check how many inputs are coming inside the organizations and how much output we are producing. It is always recommended that with less input, we should produce more because in the end, it is beneficial for the organization. We cut the cost in this way. Employee training and competence. Employees play a key role in maintaining quality standards. Access to the relevant information and ongoing training ensures that employees are equipped within the knowledge and skills necessary to perform their roles effectively and contribute to the quality objectives. Why there is a necessity in each and every aspect of assessment criteria that they emphasize on employee training and competence, because if we are going to train our already hired employee, it is going to cut down the cost for the organization. Why to recruit new people when we can train the existing people? So it's important that we should have a thorough checkup on them as we can give them new and difficult tasks. In this way, we would know whether they're capable of it or not. If not, then we can train them. We can like help them in further polishing up their skills. Consumer satisfaction. Quality system often include a focus on consumer satisfaction. Customer, consumer both are same. Information and knowledge about the consumer feedback, preferences, and market trends enable organizations to adapt their quality systems to meet consumer expectations and enhance overall satisfaction. Consumer satisfaction is the best aspect to check whether the quality is up to mark or not. If your consumers are not satisfied, your sales are not up to the mark, you are not gaining the profit, this means there is a problem in your product and you have to check it. That is why the preference, the demand is necessary by the consumer. And feedback, we can get that through the consumer relationship or the customer care services. They can directly call them or they can help them in filling up the surveys, and in this way they can analyze the data whether they are happy or not. In summary, information and knowledge form the backbone of effective quality system, and that is true. When you're going to have enough ground from the information and knowledge, then we can of course have a whole uphold on the quality check for the organizational products. From decision making to the continuous improvement and compliance management, organizations rely on a wealth of information to ensure that the quality systems operate optimally, delivering consistent and reliable outcomes. When we are going to have a smooth check, slowly and gradually, obviously, then we can ensure that everything is going to be consistent. We are going to gain the perfect quality systems in check. Now, this is the real life example. The point, yes, Amna.
Ma'am, can you repeat that point?
Yeah, this point is the conclusion. Like these are the points which we discussed right now. There you go.
No, you explained something. That one we didn't get it, actually. Get it
Decision
done.
making to the continuous improvement and compliance management. Organizations rely on a wealth of info to ensure that their quality systems operate optimally, delivering consistent and reliable outcomes. Now, this is the essence, like a general thing. When we are going to make or take the proper decision making process with what the goals of the organizations are, then the errors or the chances of quality decrement is going to be decreased, because the main sense is we want to increase the quality of the product. Everything should be smooth. That is why it is important that everything should be linked with the decision making plus the goals of organization. Then definitely we can boom up in the market. Clear now?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay. Now, the points which we discussed above, these were directly from the question, that is assessment criteria 2, M1. Now we are going to do the real life example. And this is for from the Toyota Motor Corporation, that is the Toyota. One exemplary illustration of the importance of information and knowledge to quality systems in an organization is evident in the practices of Toyota Motor Corporation. Toyota has built a renowned quality management system exemplified by the Toyota Production System, TPS. The success of TPS is deeply rooted in the continuous flow of information and knowledge throughout the organization. Toyota places a significant emphasis on employee involvement and empowerment, fostering a culture where the frontline workers actively contribute to the insights and solutions based on their knowledge and experience. This collaborative approach, supported by the robust information system and training programs, allows Toyota to proactively identify the quality issues, implement corrective actions promptly, and continuously improve their manufacturing processes. The emphasis on the information and knowledge exchange has been instrumental in Toyota's reputation for producing high quality vehicles and maintaining a leadership position in the automobile or automotive industry. So, this was the example of the quality check. That is why basically what we were discussing. We were discussing that what is the significance, what is the need, what is the importance of info and knowledge in quality system. When we are going to do the research in the quality aspect, then definitely every organization is going to boom. And this is how Toyota Motor also invented the TPS. And in this way, they always produce perfect cars. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now we are going to do the distinction task, assessment criteria 2D1. Here the command verb is assess, and the question is about the value of knowledge and information in terms of competitive advantage to an organization. First of all, what is competitive advantage? It is the unique edge.
Ma'am, could you repeat it again? Do D one is D is distinction, right? Or distinction is something you
Yeah,
mentioned. I can hear you. Just what did you say about D, ma'am?
okay.
This is in the
D
command
is
verb.
a
You said
distinction
distinction or
task.
distinction?
Distinction. Distinction. First, we have a past merit, then we have merit, and then distinction. So 2D1 stands for that. Here, the command verb is assess, and the question is asking about the value of knowledge and information in terms of comparative advantage. I was explaining the word comparative advantage. What it means, it is a unique edge, a USP, that is unique selling point of an organization. This is a business term, first of all. Comparative advantage, uh, every organization has something unique. For example, Toyota Motors are expert in making the manual cars. They're expert in it, and the SRA spec, the one which is the safety bag. For example, the Tesla, which we discussed, I think, in the last lecture, day before yesterday, they can make the cars which are electric,
Yes.
EVs. So it's their nobody can make that. Only these organizations can make, because it is their organization and they have invented by themselves. So this is what comparative advantage means. Like even every person has its own comparative advantage. Like it's a small task for you people. You should do a self analysis on yourself, that in which things you are unique. Definitely, you're going to get out the qualities from yourself. Rosanna is different
Yes.
from Amina, and Amina is different from me. It's a chain. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Assess means use available information to make a judgment, produce a convincing argument for this judgment. That is, whatsoever explanation we are going to do in this question, we have to prove that. And how we are going to prove that? By giving the examples, by properly explaining through the strengths and weaknesses. This is how we can explain an answer to completely like score a good grade. Okay. The value of knowledge and information to an organization is immense, especially when considering its impact on gaining a competitive advantage, because this is an open ground, literally. When we're talking about the value, it can never end. The first point is effective decision making. What is the value for it? Knowledge and information from the bedrock, backbone, bedrock, these are the same word, for effective decision making. Now, in a competitive business environment, that is, there is a lot of competition there, organization need to make quick and informed decisions. Access to high quality information enables leaders to assess situations accurately, identify opportunities, and respond swiftly to the challenges, contributing to a competitive edge or an advantage. Now, decision making, why there is a lot of emphasis on it? Because decision making is the crucial aspect. If you're not going to take a correct decision, what will happen?
Ma'am, you're
Going to fail. Now, why decision making is necessary? Because if we take any wrong decision, ultimately it will impact the whole organization. Our profits are going to be lessened up. Our market reputation is going to be damaged. Our stock prices are going to be less. There are so many disadvantages if we don't make decision making properly. That is why it is way too necessary that we have to research properly from the aspect of information and knowledge, so that we make and we do correct decision making. Then we have innovation and adaptability. Now, knowledge is a catalyst for innovation. This is actually phrase. Why knowledge is a catalyst for innovation? Let's discuss this. When you want to invent something new thing, you want to be unique in the market, you want to produce something new. For example, before I think 20th century, there was no word of solar system. But slowly and gradually, people used to do the research on it, and they knew that they were able to capture the sunlight and they can produce the electricity. Just like people in 19th and 18th century, they used to get the electricity from the windmills. I know, I hope you people know that what windmills are, right?
ma'am,
Yes.
can you repeat?
Yes, yes.
You people know now what windmills are, windmills.
I
Okay.
don't know.
No, windmills are, I think we do have in Pakistan too. When we cross the motorway from Islamabad to
Okay,
Lahore,
okay.
we do have them. They are the long stands, and three fans are going on. Whenever the wind goes on fastly, it just produces electricity. That is called windmill.
Okay, okay. Then I get it.
No problem. So this was actually the explanation for the phrase which I used here. Organizations that actively gather, share, and apply knowledge are better positioned to innovate in products, services, and processes. The ability to adapt to changing market dynamics and technological advancement provides a distinct competitive advantage. Definitely, when you want to boost yourself, you want to be stand up alone in the industry, in the market for the aspect of innovation and adaptability, then this means you're going to have a distinct competitive advantage. That is the most different one. Nobody is going to adapt it. Strategic planning and positioning. Knowledge supports strategic planning, helping organizations anticipate market trends, competitor moves, and emerging opportunities. Informed strategic decisions enable organizations to position themselves effectively, creating a competitive advantage to a well defined market presence. Just like decision making, strategic planning and positioning is an aspect of it. It is actually the most important one. Whenever we want to produce something new, we have to plan it. We have to position it through the steps and procedures. We take the permissions from the board of directors, the committees, and the rival companies, competitors, and most importantly, you're the first line managers. Only then we can produce and provoke what we want to produce new in the market. Operational efficiency, that is, operational efficiency means daily activity, how we can enhance them. Efficient utilization of knowledge enhances operational processes. Streamlined workflows, optimized resource allocation, and the elimination of inefficiencies contribute to the cost savings and improved productivity, giving an organization a competitive advantage. Now, how we can improve the operational efficiency? Very simple. First of all, we have to see whether we are cutting the waste. Secondly, the resources which we are using, are they perfectly optimized or utilized in the organization? Then whatever the procedure of the work is, whether it is aligned or not, that is, everything should be in a process in a straight manner. Then elimination of the inefficiencies, that is, if you think that there is something problem in the organization while performing the project, you should see how you can eliminate it. That is, you can improve that with a good methods. Consumer understanding and satisfaction, I mean, the most important thing. If your consumers are not happy, they are not happy with your productions, they're not happy with your customer care service, with your sales, with your advertisements, with your social media marketing, then there's no cause why you are even standing in the market if you're not making your consumers happy. Only we can grab the loyalty of the consumers when we can grasp. If you are not satisfying your consumer, then there is no need you're standing even in the market. It is so important that we should produce those things only which are preferred by the consumers. There are so many industries which I personally know, they are literally not considering what the market is demanding from them. They're just producing it because they have an abundance inventory at their backstore. That is okay. Then we have point number six, that is talent management and employee productivity. Knowledge about the employee skills, capabilities, and experiences enables effective talent management. First of all, what is talent management? This is the talent, like in every organization and or every class, there is a unique student who possesses something very different, which is not in the other students. Even in my college and university life, there was students. They were very unique. I don't know how, but they were like literally my teachers used to call them. You are a live example of an encyclopedia. And when we had a general discussion with them, they told us that when they were even like from the age of 2, their parents used to make them saw and see the CNN and BBC News. That is why they were so efficient and proficient literally in each and everything. You just ask the question and they are going to answer. That's a talent. Organizations that invest in developing, utilizing employee knowledge create a skilled and motivated workforce, positively impacting productivity and competitiveness. Now, you want to boost your employees in an organization. What and how you're going to do that? You're going to provide them workshops, certificates, courses. You're going to polish up their skills. Only then they can be a talent for your organization, and ultimately, you're producing and increasing the productivity of them. Risk management, again, we do have this in the value as well. The knowledge plays a crucial role in identifying and mitigating the risk. Organizations that are well informed about the potential where that is. Potential challenges and uncertainties can proactively manage risk, ensuring resilience and maintaining a competitive position even in turbulent environments. Turbulent environments, that is, maybe you people are facing loss as an organization and you want to boost the morale of your employee. How you can do that? By not giving them the monetary rewards or funds, by just giving them consoling words, by consoling them out that your effort matters a lot rather than giving them or praising them with the trips. And ultimately, we can mitigate the risk as well. We have to, in every organization and even in a project, we do face risk and we have to encounter it no matter what. In conclusion, the value of knowledge and information in gaining a competitive advantage is multifaceted. That is, it is from various backgrounds. It extends beyond decision making to encompass innovation, consumer satisfaction, operational efficiency, and strategic position. These are actually, this is the conclusion. That is why I have to use the same points. We discussed it above. Organizations that recognize and leverage the strategic value of knowledge are better equipped to thrive in a competitive business landscape. This means the organizations which know the importance and the essence of knowledge and information, they know how to thrive, they know how to survive in an organization or in an industry or in a market where they are going to face any problem. Okay. Now it's an example for you people, and I think it's from Amazon. Again, it's a real life example. An exemplary illustration of the value of knowledge and information contributing to the competitive advantage is seen in the practices of Amazon.com. Amazon's success is the highly competitive e-commerce industry is underpinned by its robust use of data and knowledge because they are having the Amazon Prime as well. The company meticulously elects and analyzes the consumer data to understand preferences and buying behaviors, allowing for personalized recommendations and a seamless shopping experience. Like this is what an app does. Like in Pakistan, Amna must be familiar. We are having daraz.pk. Whatever you search, you're going to have the recommendations
We,
accordingly. Yeah.
ma'am, we also have daras too. We also have daras too in Bangladesh. Yes.
Yeah, maybe in Bangladesh people have daraz, and even in Saudi, I think you people
Yes,
have
brother.
something. My students were telling me back days. I just
Yeah,
forgot the name.
so
Nahid or
Shein,
uh,
Noon.
yeah, Sheen, Noon, yes, Noon.
No, no, Noon. Yes, Noon. Noon
Yeah,
is in KSA. Yes.
they told me. So it's just like that. Amazon emphasizes on the data-driven decision making, extends to supply chain optimization, enabling efficient inventory management and timely deliveries. Additionally, the Amazon Web Services, AWS, a major player in cloud computing, exemplifies how knowledge and innovation can lead to diversification and market leadership. Eventually, initially, they were only e-commerce platforms which were selling up things to worldwide. But now they're also offering the web services as well, the Prime services as well, just like Netflix, just like TikTok. Now they're having a TikTok market through which you can buy and sell things. By leveraging insights derived from the vast amounts of data, Amazon continuously adapts its strategies, enhances operational efficiency, and stayed ahead of competitors, showcasing the strategic value of knowledge in achieving and sustaining a competitive edge. That's it. This was the example for the two distinction task, and these are the references. We are done with Alhamdulillah the complete LO2. Inshallah, tomorrow we will be doing task one for the consumer relationship management, and day after tomorrow, that is on Saturday because Friday is off. We are going to do the assignment for this course, inshallah. Any questions which you
Inshallah.
want to ask Rosanna and Amna? Two
Yes,
minutes.
ma'am. I do have a question. Remember the last one you said, the point number 7, value like turbulent environments. You mentioned something like that.
Yeah,
Turbulent environments. I didn't get that actually. It's like you say facing or try to console them or something. Like I didn't understand the meaning of that.
turbulent environment. The environment in which everything is not smooth. Just like when we
Hmm.
are having turbulence in the airplane, at the air, everything is moving up and down. You're not sure whether you're going to land to the destination or not. That is If we talk in the aspect of organization, this means whether you're going to gain or as in what do we call it, whether you're going to accept the project or not. There is a problem.
Mm,
Maybe there is not enough budget at the back, but you want to literally lead that project. So you're
yeah.
going to go through the risk. It could be any.
Mm,
That's turbulent
yeah,
management.
okay. Yeah, now I understood now. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Rosanna and Amna. Take care.
Thank
Take
you,
care, ma'am.
ma'am.
Thank you
You
so much.
too.
Allah.
Take
Take
care
care.
of yourself,
Allah
ma'am.
Hafiz. Thank you so
Allah
much.
Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Yes.